I'm not gonna go back and forth.
Neutralize all threats.
We can talk like two civilized adults and we come.
No,
Definitely. Say my piece.
All
and keep
that
on
yelling
going.
and shit. I'm not doing that.
Don't solve anything.
I know what that's gonna get me. I'm gonna take it nervous, be crying. Nah, it's tough as a female play. Say one word when they get sensitive.
Alright, we're pulling ahead.
Tough ass gangsters.
That's what they don't realize about me. Like, I'll follow your motherfucking ass home. Like, play with me, bitch. I will never be that person again. I'll go sit in jail before I let these motherfuckers do some fucking wild and crazy shit. I'll take all of them motherfuckers out. It'll be my last motherfucking stand. I give no fucks. I'll do that time willingly too, knowing that my children are safe somewhere else, not with them. No offense, Vincent. For real though, I'll never let them do that shit to me again.
No, but I ain't that type of nigga. You gotta worry about that type of shit. You gotta worry about over me or towards me, but I ain't that type of shit. I'm not gonna have multiple females laughing at you behind your back.
I mean, me and Ryan don't do shit like that, but like, he does get a little more wild than me when it comes to these people. He don't know how to control his mouth, and they see it as like aggressive and combative, which I mean, it kind of is. But like, what do they really expect? I mean, like, we went into this last one and I got upset. Like, I had been upset because I hadn't been getting my business and shit. Come here, you're right. And I said something about it, and she got mad at me and was like, well, you're not helping the situation. Bitch, you ain't been helping the situation. You've been half the fucking problem. Like, also, we're supposed to come in here and be able to, like, talk about everything, but I'm the only one who's gonna be silenced, and, like, the only one not allowed to say anything or bring up any problems or anything. Like, no, that's bullshit.
Right.
Like last time, like our last FST meeting, okay, so the Guardian ad litem showed up at my previous visit right before the FST meeting. And like 5 other people showed up during this FST meeting. And it caused a little like chaos.
Bro.
Hell yeah. Like a laser.
It caused a little bit of chaos, and they were like, oh, Nina seemed a little bit frustrated. I'm like, that's because there was like, you know, 5, 6 people running in and out of the room. Like, she didn't know what to focus on. Everybody just coming in talking and everything. Like, this was supposed to be our time together, not you guys' time together. And they were like, well, we require access to her anytime we want. We can randomly show up like whatever we want. If we want access to her, we get access to her. Cool. Nobody denied you access to her, first of all.
Right. But they not understanding.
But you derailed the whole fucking visit because you wanted to parade like 5 different people through here just to fucking meet everybody and shit. You couldn't have brought them to the FST meeting. And then they want to come in and try to act like, oh, her place is so much better where she's at, and they're so rich, and they got such a big house, and blah, blah, blah. But I really don't give a fuck about how big their fucking house is. Right. She's clearly still not a good fucking guardian, considering she put my daughter in diapers when she's fully capable of going to the bathroom. Not only that, but she left her sitting in a soiled diaper for an entire fucking day. And she still hasn't enrolled her in school. She's had her 4 months now almost and still hasn't enrolled her in school and put her in school. So now, because she's severely autistic and shit, she's got into this routine that she doesn't have to do anything during the day besides get to sit there and watch TV and shit. Right. And now that's all she wants to do. And they find that to be a problem. Well, you created the whole fucking problem. I never would have put my daughter back in diapers. First of all, I would have figured out how to get her to go to the bathroom even though she was taken outside of her normal routine. I never would have shaved her fucking hair off, neither. And had they let me have her, and even if they would have just continued their investigation, but let me have her, she'd be in school right now, she'd be on a regulated schedule, like... But nah, that doesn't matter, because this family is supposed to be so much better, because they're trained to be able to take care of autistic kids. Well, clearly not trained fucking well enough.
Right.
Either that or they just let her have too many kids and she ain't got the time to actually work with the new kids that she's getting. Because she does have like 9 kids with her. 3 of her own and the rest are all foster children.
Right.
And I'm sure they make bank off that, so I'm sure they do have a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
This is a bullshit ass lobby.
The issue is man, like they don't really do it best with kids sometimes. They do best with
That's been my whole thing. They've never done what's best for her this entire time.
They do what's
They've
best.
done what's best for the caseworker and the guardian ad litem. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. They do what's best to make their job easier. That's all.
You're planning on giving up. Do it now. If not,
like even when they moved her to Branson and stuff, the guardian ad litem didn't ever once say anything about like, oh, why did you move her out of town, take her out of her school, blah 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 blah. Her comment was, well, I don't like the fact that you moved her to Branson and didn't even say anything to me because now I gotta drive an hour out of my way to be able to see her. That's your fucking problem, bitch, really?
Yeah, see, that goes back to make her job easier and don't give a fuck about nobody else.
Right.
I would